Hi there, I'm mediocre, and this is the Apatros Action 52 Masochist. Now in this episode we'll take a look at game number 6 on the NES multi-cove Action 52, and this is Silver Sword. It's a vertical scroller, as you can see. The enemy type are basically all sorts of random sprites, no bosses, only 3 levels, managed to make a full run, and my high score was 5,680 points. Now we're getting close to the top half of the Action 52 NES multi-cove rankings, as every game from here on in will be at least a D+ grade of quality, which is basically a 3 out of 10. The best game on this will be 5 out of 10, which is a C+. That being said, that doesn't mean that there are going to be any unrecognized classics for a while though. Silver Sword, which is this game, the first D+ game listed in the multi-cart, is a pretty simple game to get your head around. You're a knight walking through a forest, and you have to kill absolutely anything that moves, using your infinite supply of throwing swords. There are a few problems with this game, however. First off, the sprite work is shoddy as hell, as the swords, when tossed, only appear in 2 directions instead of 4, so when tossed from 2 of those directions, they look like they're being launched backwards. Second, the sprites make absolutely no sense. The dev team simply just placed their hands into the sprite pool cookie jar and grabbed out a whole bunch of random sprites, often not as random as what happened on the utterly insane Time Warp tickers, subject of a future review, and place them here. Third, while the decision to bind every enemy sprite to the infamous Action 52 boss AI gives them a rather unpredictable movements, some much needed positive challenge, as the terrain makes it hard to get a beat on them, preventing this from being a boring cakewalk. However, that alone is also the same reason why this was a bad idea, as many of these sprites get stuck in their surroundings. This is one game where the boss AI does not ignore its surroundings. That level of ignorance usually gets reserved for the space-oriented games on the multi-cart, thus making them sitting ducks for the player, and sometimes backward sword. Fourth, there is a point at the 3rd level where the player encounters a line of rocks, which due to their positions might seem impossible to cross through. It is perfectly possible to get through, but your player sprite has to be in precisely the right position, with no room for error, to squeeze through the cracks. Fortunately for the player, they have as much time as they need to try and get through those cracks. Unless you're lucky and nail it in the first go, getting through will take some time. Maybe 2 or 3 minutes on average. Now, that being said, with all of these things combined, this is not that terrible a game. With the Game Genie hacking cheat code on for infinite health like I used for my playthrough, this will prove a little entertaining for the masochists among us. And by the way, those enemies can also shoot at you, so please keep that in mind while trekking through the forest, as you can see. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that. I give the Silver Sword, game number 6 on the NES multi-cove Action 52, a D+, which is a 3 out of 10. It's disappointingly mediocre. It's only going to get better from here. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed that. If you have any questions, comments, or associated trivia for the review subject, please leave in the comments. I'll be happy to respond. Hope you guys are staying safe, take it easy, and this is the Apatros Action 52 Masochist signing off.